Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, the 17th of May. One more unusually cool day today before things really warm up late this week and over the weekend. Let's check out some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. First off, a live look at downtown Gadsden at 5 o'clock. You know, we're about a month away from the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in terms of the number of daylight hours. We'll check the Tuscaloosa Skycam. Look at that full moon out there this morning. And we'll go down to Demopolis, and there's the full moon glistening over the waters of the Tombigbee River. And, of course, seeing the moon, that means the sky is clear, at least over on the western side of the state. But still, boy, that upper low is awfully close. That thing is huge. And, again, it's an omega block with the big upper low to the northwest, the ridge in between, and the upper low near us. And that is a slow pattern to break down. It's like a traffic jam. But it will in time as the week progresses. But it's still cool this morning. Look at those 40s up on that map. Haleyville 44, Cullman 46, Gadsden 45, Birmingham sitting at 50 at 5 o'clock. And again, around the nation, it's pretty cool everywhere. Hard to find any really warm air. And but enjoy it because soon things flip and we'll be back into the 80s again by the time the weekend gets here. So for you summer fans, temperatures will be back to where they ought to be, which would be in the 80s for mid-May, late this week. Watch warning map, got a few flash flood issues on the eastern seaboard. A few wind advisories out west, but overall things are quiet. Check the convective outlooks. This is day one. Got a slight risk of severe weather for the mid-Atlantic coast region. In advance of that upper low around Richmond, Washington, D.C., Baltimore. Tomorrow, day 3. This is not tomorrow. This is day 3, which is Thursday. The emphasis goes back out to traditional Tornado Alley. In the southern plains, a risk of severe weather from near Dallas-Fort Worth up into Oklahoma and Kansas. And on day 4, pretty much the same region. Day 4 is Friday. Risk of severe weather from Waco to near Omaha. And the emphasis is shifting out there. And quite frankly, we've had enough. They can have it for a while. No risk of severe weather here and probably no rain for the next 5 days. This is the QPF valid through Saturday evening at 7, showing a little bit over northwest Alabama. And I guess there might be an afternoon shower this weekend, but don't count on it. The big rain's well to the north of here. Check the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today. Look at that big upper low just hanging around. And, you know, I don't know. I know that we've got the moon out and it's clear in spots, but don't be shocked that the clouds fill back in today. We'll be kind of optimistic and say a mixture of clouds and sunshine, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's a day with more clouds than sun. And for the people in East Alabama, mostly cloudy. The rain with that feature should stay northeast of here. And again, we stay very cool with highs only in the 60s today, but warmer than yesterday. Maybe mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow, we hit the low 70s. We'll call it partly to mostly sunny as the upper low begins to weaken and lift out. And Thursday, that's when you really notice the warmer air. We'll be up there close to 80, maybe low 80s. And again, you can see the setup out across the plain states for severe weather with a sub-1,000 millibar low on the eastern plains of Colorado, and that zone from Texas up Interstate 35 could see some pretty rough weather. And then Friday, the ridge takes over. The blocking pattern is still there, but it is a little progressive at least with the ridge in place. And down below that, we'll be warm and dry. Friday, we're talking mid to upper 80s. The GFS is showing 87. That should be the case over the weekend. There's Saturday. And again, you can see how that system to the west is just not moving. And again, there might be an afternoon shower over northwest Alabama, but certainly nothing widespread. And the same thing on Sunday. Maybe a shower up in the Tennessee Valley, but the upper ridge should keep us mostly warm and dry this weekend with highs well up in the 80s. Upper 80s likely both days. Monday of next week, flat ridge in place. Big upper low out west. And again, that looks quiet. And a week from today, very warm, very muggy. And there could be an afternoon shower. It's almost that time of the year where you start mentioning that every day, but certainly nothing widespread. And another sub 1,000 millibar low coming out across the plains of Colorado. And again, that would suggest the active weather off to the west. Go out there a few more days, May 27th. This seems to be the next maybe organized rain event. Pretty decent looking trough, and that would be kind of stormy if that's right. And again, that, you can't rule out the chance of maybe strong to severe storms if this is correct on May 27th. And then on June 1st, beginning of the hurricane season, end of the tornado season, beginning of meteorological summer. The core of the westerlies way up north, a little weak upper low feature, and that looks kind of warm and muggy and showery out there, but certainly nothing in terms of severe, if that's right. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Never witnessed anything like this, and I hope we never do again.
People are coming in to help them. That's what Alabama's all about. It's almost as if a bomb went off.
My baby's alive. My husband's alive. We made it.
I'm demolished. I don't have nothing. Just chaos, really.
It's just a nightmare that I know that I cannot wake up from.
God can do with it as He will.